happens when one of the most beautiful cars of the 20th century gets reborn as a 500 horsepower electric rocket? Volkswagen has answered that question with the 2026 Karmann Ghia. And trust me, this is no ordinary comeback. Today, we're diving into how Volkswagen turned a design legend into a futuristic performance machine, and whether it has what it takes to shake up rivals like Porsche and Tesla. From the very first glance, the new Karmann Ghia feels like history reimagined. The sleek, low-slung silhouette immediately calls back to the original icon from the 50s and 60s, but every detail has been sharpened for the future. At the front, ultra-slim LED matrix headlights float above a clean, grille-less fascia. The sculpted bonnet flows smoothly into the roofline, giving it a fluid, aerodynamic look. From the side, flush door handles disappear into the body, bold alloy wheels anchor its stance, and the flowing coupe profile makes the car look like it's moving even when it's standing still. And at the rear, a full-width LED light bar stretches across the back, a modern homage to the original Ghia's tail. Add the integrated spoiler and diffuser, and suddenly, the back end looks like it belongs on a fashion runway as much as it does on the road. Volkswagen didn't just nail retro-futurism, they made a car that feels like it time-traveled straight from 1965 into 2030. But looks are only half the story. Underneath that body is where things get wild. The new Karmann Ghia is fully electric, built on Volkswagen's next-generation MEB Plus platform. There will be two versions. The first is a rear-wheel drive model producing around 350 horsepower. The second is a dual-motor, all-wheel drive variant that cranks things up to over 500 horsepower. That's enough to rocket from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just 3.8 seconds. Think about that. Supercar acceleration, but wearing a Volkswagen badge. Top speed is around 250 kilometers an hour, and thanks to a 100 kilowatt-hour battery, the Ghia delivers up to 650 kilometers of range on the WLTP cycle. Even charging has been engineered for speed. With ultra-fast capability, you can go from 10% to 80% in just 20 minutes. So here's a question. Would you rather pick a Tesla for its tech or this Volkswagen for its soul and its history? Step inside and the cabin keeps that same blend of nostalgia and futurism. A curved digital display stretches across the dashboard, powered by Volkswagen's brand new ID.OS 3.0 system with AI integration. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed with haptic touch controls, and the augmented reality heads-up display beams navigation and vital info directly onto the windshield as if it's floating in front of you. Buyers will be able to choose between a purist two-seat sports coupe or a more practical 2+2 layout. And because it's an EV, storage is surprisingly versatile, with space both in the front and in the rear. Materials have been carefully chosen too. Instead of traditional leather, Volkswagen is using recycled alternatives and sustainable fabrics, while ambient lighting adapts to your mood, transforming every drive into something more personal. Safety and intelligence are also core to the package. Standard features include Level 3 autonomous driving capability, a full 360-degree camera system, predictive adaptive cruise control powered by AI, emergency braking, and lane keeping assist. It's not just safe for the driver and passengers, it's engineered to be eco-conscious for the planet as well. Now, let's talk about where it stands in the market. The base model of the 2026 Karmann Ghia is expected to start at around $65,000. The high-performance all-wheel drive variant should land in the $85,000 to $90,000 range. That puts it right up against some heavy hitters, the Porsche 718 Cayman EV and the Tesla Model 3 Performance. But here's the edge. While Porsche and Tesla bring speed and tech to the table, the Karmann Ghia brings something extra: soul, heritage, and design that feels more like art than just transportation. And that brings us to the big question. Is the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia the perfect blend of retro elegance and futuristic engineering? Or is it nostalgia dressed up in electric clothing? Either way, this is shaping up to be one of the boldest revivals we've seen in years, and it just might become a modern-day classic. So, what do you think? Would you choose this over a Porsche or a Tesla? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of performance cars, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more.